welcome back to Stacked and Jacked. So today, Coach Sam and I are gonna go over some anabolic breakfast recipes for you guys. So my anabolic recipe is going to be a Greek omelet, and yours?
I'm gonna make sweet and savory breakfast turkey sausage.
Breakfast turkey sausage. So these are really awesome, high protein, low fat recipes. We're only really gonna go over the protein portion of breakfast.
And no carb.
No carbs.
No carbs.
There's plenty of ways to add carbs for breakfast. We all know about those. We are gonna focus on protein, no carb recipes only. So without further ado.
Here you go.
Yep.
All right, so everything we need for this recipe is gonna be sitting out on the countertop now. I've got sugar-free maple syrup, Truvia brown sugar, crushed red pepper, Feastmode spicy cheddar bacon, salt and pepper, got a pound of extra lean ground turkey, and an ice cream scoop, because that's how we're gonna measure. So I'm gonna start just by dumping the turkey into the bowl here. Right. We're going to add half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and do a full teaspoon of the spicy cheddar bacon. A tablespoon of brown sugar. And 2 tablespoons of sugar-free syrup. Easy day. Now we're gonna mix this all up. Not gonna lie, when I'm not on camera, I'm doing this with my hands. All right, so there we go. Now you're gonna turn it on the stove, throw it on the stove, but this is like super quick prep time. And because, well, I portion it into, this is a 1 ounce scoop, so I portion it into 1 ounce sausages. So a pound gives you obviously 16 ounces, or like for me, because I have 3 ounces of lean protein for breakfast, I get 3 sausages with breakfast.
Woo!
Ooh. Cooking spray. How cute are those?
Is that a 1/4 cup scooper or?
It's a 1 ounce, so I think it's a, that would be about half of a 1/4 cup, an 1/8 of a cup.
A 1 ounce ice cream scoop, right?
1 ounce ice cream scoop.
Perfect.
This recipe was actually my boyfriend's, and he made it last time I came to visit him, and I tweaked it a little bit, but this original idea was his.
Ooh, stealing recipes from your man.
He gave me permission.
I stole the shepherd's pie from Tommy, so that's okay.
Like, how clever is the ice cream scoop, so you don't have to use your hands to make sausage balls.
And it's uniform size.
Yep.
Sausage balls.
Sausage balls.
And you said each ball has how much protein? Or did you do the rest? Was it like
I didn't break down the macros on it just because all it is turkey pretty much. Like you're not getting carbs or fat from any of the ingredients we use in it.
So it's 1 ounce scoops though, so that'd be pretty safe to say if you had 4 ounces of protein, you'd use 4 balls.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Boom.
So now we're gonna let this cook for a minute.
We cover it so it cooks faster, you guys.
Science.
Science.
Alright. Right, we're gonna flip these little baddies. Finish. It should be good.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
So do you just eat these by themselves? Do you dip them in sauce?
I dip them in syrup because I'm about the sweet and savory.
Pancake syrup, huh?
Pancake syrup.
Okay. And so this would be a great option if you're down to just lean meat for breakfast and no egg whites.
Yeah. Which, I mean, a lot of us are like in the tail end of prep. We don't get a lot of egg whites because for most people, you get a little bit of an inflammatory response from them. So this is something more fun you can do at the end of your prep. Plus, if you're like me, like I'm a volume person, so if I have more of something, so if I have like 3 sausages as opposed to, you know, just mixing it in with my eggs where I get one thing to eat, it feels like I'm getting more volume. So it's a way of tricking myself.
Yeah. Those look awesome. There you go, guys.
There you go.
Okay, so now we're going to make a Greek omelet. So this one is going to be more kind of over the pan. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light the pan so that way it'll already be kind of hot. I like to turn the heat up because, like, pretty high, past medium, because I like to speed cook. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up a couple turkey sausages. So normally I would use alfresco apple chicken sausage, but they didn't have any at the store. So this one only actually has 90 calories per serving. So this one's gonna have 5 grams of fat for 1 serving, less than 1 gram of carbs, and 9 grams of protein. So this is actually a really good turkey sausage. And so I cut up a couple into small pieces. I'm going to just put it on my pan. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of spinach, because you want the spinach to be kind of cooked before you add the egg whites. So we're gonna go sausage, spinach on there. Again, my heat's pretty high. I'm going to cover it. So the other thing too is I don't actually add any cooking spray because of the spinach. So spinach already has some moisture in it. So if I add cooking spray and then add the spinach, it gets really soggy. So I like the spinach to kind of dry out a little bit when I'm cooking. Otherwise it's like slimy in your omelet. Nobody wants that. So make sure you leave like your pan dry with your sausage and your spinach, and then we'll go in with a little bit of spray later. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weigh out 150 grams of egg whites. This obviously depends on your menu plan. If you only have 100, if you have 200, you would follow that accordingly, but I'm just gonna weigh out 150 grams of egg whites in a bowl here. It's a little more, but that's okay. Video purposes.
Extra protein.
I'm a little bit of a rough pourer, but okay. We'll just go with 168 for now. And then we just wait for these guys to cook, and then we'll go in with our egg whites in a second.
Alrighty. You cooking?
We're cooking. So I would say our spinach and our turkey is pretty much there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to gently spray the pan like over the top. Just little spruits like that. And I'm going to pour my egg whites over the top. Now, at this point, I'm gonna use some Zeus Greek God Feastmode seasoning. Just right over the top like that. Now, a key to the Greek omelet is going to be Kalamata olives. Now I know what you're thinking. Olives in an omelet doesn't sound the best, but these are so flavorful, and these really add like a lot to the omelet. Like they don't taste like normal olives. These are very special olives. So as my egg whites are kind of cooking here, I just kind of scatter them around a little bit. These ones are sliced super thin. You do have to be a little bit careful because these olives do have a little bit of fats in them. So like 1 tablespoon or 15 grams, if you just use a few, does have 4.5 grams of fat. So that's why I get the super thin sliced ones, because they're so flavorful, so you can just only have a few and kind of spread them out. And then next up is going to be feta cheese. Actually, I need to break this up a little bit. So this is fat-free feta cheese. Depending on how much fat you have on your Planet Breakfast, if you have a serving of fats with carbs, you could use the olives and the feta for that. But I bought fat-free just because, again, in case you don't have the that amount of calories to spare. And then what I'll do here is I'll just kind of, again, super lightly sprinkle just feta crumbles across it here. For those of you guys in prep, you would definitely want to weigh that. But that's what it's gonna look like for right now. And notice how when I'm adding the feta cheese and the olives, I'm only adding it to 1/2 of the omelet because I'm going to fold the other half onto this side, and that's what's going to finish it. We lit it, and then we wait for it to finish.
Rolling.
Okay, so just like that, this is about what it's going to look like. So now to make it the omelet, we are just going to take our spatula, fold it in half, press it down. It should be this nice kind of golden color. And then we are going to place it on our pan.
This is my favorite thing. Courtney makes it for me when I'm sad.
Yes, voila! Thank you guys so much for watching our video. We hope that your breakfast is extra anabolic with these recipes. Make sure you give the video a like if you like it.
If you like it and you use it, tell us how you feel about it. Share it on Instagram, tag me, Sammy Catlin, That Nutrition Chick, and may the gains be with you.
May the gains be with you guys. Happy breakfast. We love you.